Hey guys, you're Marty Geek. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my top video games for 2020. Yes, it's about that time already. It's the last week of December, and I am here to share with you guys all the games that I enjoyed the most in 2020. I'm not saying these are the best games of the year. These are the games that I played and I enjoyed the most during 2020. This year, I'm not going to have just 10 games. I'm going to have over 10 games. So I think on my list, I have 13 games. So let's go and start with number 13, and it's actually Cyberpunk 2077. Now, why it's on 13? Honestly, it was not going to make my list because the game, I did finish it, but it does feel it has a lot of bugs. And graphic wise, it does not look any better than any of the games that I've been playing all year long on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. It does not look better than any game that came out last year. But I did enjoy the story. I did enjoy playing, seeing Johnny Silverhand, which was Keanu Reeves. The open world, the when you go out the skirts, to the desert and all that section, it's pretty cool. It has a whole bunch of side missions to do. I really finished the story. I didn't like the ending, but I'm about to get another ending today, and I have to put it on my list. I had to put it on my list, so that's why it's number 13 on my list. My number 12 game is Astro's Playroom. Yes, this is a free game that came with the PlayStation 5. But the beauty thing about this game is that if you have been a long PlayStation user or player, gamer, this is a game that you must play because there's so much nostalgia in this game, and the platforming is so damn perfect and beautiful. And another thing is that if you want to experience the full potential of your PlayStation 5 DualSense controller, you have to play this game as well. But the cool thing is that it's beautiful and it feels like a full retail game, even though yes, it is free to play, but it feels like a full retail game. No corners cut whatsoever. It looks gorgeous graphic wise, humor wise. It is very, very well done. So yes, it's my number 12 on the list. Number 11 is Gears Tactics on the Xbox One. Honestly, I played this game mostly on PC when it came out on Game Pass PC months ago, and I really enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Gears, especially Gears 5, you will enjoy this game because you're actually playing father of Diaz, which comes out on Gears 4 and 5. And it's really cool. It's a tactics game, very different from what we're used to, but it's awesome. The killings, the missions, recruiting, customizing your character is so damn cool in this game, and I enjoyed it. And honestly, I have to put it here on my list, even though I haven't finished it yet. But I'm about to. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm about to, and I just enjoyed it. I have to put it on this list. So yes, it's my number 11 game of the year. My number 10 game is UFC 4, EA Sports UFC 4. This game, I loved it. I didn't play UFC 3. I actually downloaded the other day thanks to Game Pass. But I played this game, and I loved it. I went through a whole season, whole career with my character that I created. I became GOAT, best, greatest of all time. The fighting, the graphics, everything was really nice in this game. Customizing your character, going to, defend your title was freaking awesome. Or while you're training, interacting with people, doing like the side mission things, like going to taking pictures with fans. Social network posts, making bets on yourself. I like all those little elements, which was off of the fighting section. I loved it all, and being able to fight with all these awesome, great fighters, and the scan, in my opinion, they looked incredible in this game. They did a great job scanning all the fighters, so they can actually look like the real fighters that you see on TV, and I just loved it. So yes, it's my number 10 game of the year. My number 9 game is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is a game that I'm still playing. I think I'm around over 60 hours of gameplay, but I still haven't finished it, and I intend to finish it now that I finish one of the other games that's going to be mentioned in this list. I intend to finish it before the year ends. I hope it's not that much of gameplay left that I need, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to finish it. But this game is really good. I finished, like I said, almost every mission. I think I'm about one location to clear. Then I think I also need to clear another location, and that's it. But the game looks great, honestly. Same as Origin or Odyssey. If you like those games, you're gonna love this game. But honestly, I don't like the female character that I'm using, Eivor. I'm using female Eivor more than Cassandra. I still don't like her better than Cassandra. But yes, it still makes my list because it's amazing. The open world of it is awesome. Side missions are great. The main mission story is awesome as well, so it has to make my list. My number 8 game of the list is the game that I just finished last night. Is Immortals Fenyx Rising. Yes, this game is just awesome. One way that I would describe this game, and if somebody's asking me what is this game like, well, honestly, if you like God of War, if you like Zelda Breath of the Wild, and you like Assassin's Creed game, this is the game for you. This game is all those games in one game, and it just looks great too. It's not real life characters, it's like animated characters, but the graphics on it, I've been playing it on the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5 because I like the game so much that I actually bought it twice. So this is the only game on this list that I actually bought twice in different consoles because I love the game so much and I wanted to have the best experience as possible. So that's why I finished it on the PlayStation 5 and loved it. And the great thing is, since it has cloud saving, cross-platform, when I used to go to work or something like that, cloud save my save file, download my save file on my Nintendo Switch, and I will continue playing where I left off on my Nintendo Switch. That is the ultimate cross save file experience that I've ever had. Very nice and smooth. I think Ubisoft did a great job, and I hope they actually do that same job with every other Ubisoft game, because they're not actually doing it to every single Ubisoft game, but I hope they actually do, because it was a great experience and I love the game. The game is awesome. The game, fighting for these gods and fighting Typhon, I think it was awesome. The last mission was incredible. So yes, this game is my number 8 game on the list. My number 7 game is Watch Dogs Legion. Yes, Watch Dogs Legion is another awesome game that I love from Ubisoft. I was a huge fan of Watch Dogs 1 and 2, and I loved the hacking. I loved everything, the customizing your character, and what I really, really enjoyed was one of the main features that was sold to us, that you make any NPC in the world one of your characters, and you can actually recruit them, you can control them, and it's really cool because it doesn't matter what character you choose around the world, what character you scan, you can make them part of your group, and that's insane. That's something that no other company or no other game does here on this list. It's insane, and I think that deserves a lot of praising, and it's kind of sucks that it's not receiving all the praising that it deserves, because to pull it off the way they did, it's incredible. I never seen it pulled off by any other company, and it's insane. There's thousands and thousands of people you can recruit, and it's a huge playground where you can go ahead and hack buildings, hack cameras. The graphics look great. I played it on the Xbox One X, and it looked awesome. So yes, it's my number 7 game. My number 6 game is Marvel Avengers. Yes, Marvel Avengers. I really love this game as well. A lot of people didn't like it. I loved it, especially I'm a huge fan of Marvel characters and Marvel movies. This year, it really sucks for when it comes to Marvel movies because of everything we've been going through. And the fact that this game had an awesome story, which is the main reason why I love this game, is the story and the introduction of Kamala Khan. It's awesome. My favorite character to control was Captain America, Black Widow, and Kamala Khan was awesome as well. and I really enjoyed it. I even bought the huge special edition package, which include the statue of Captain America, and I'm still enjoying it. Every time I look at it, I love it, and I remember the moments of the game, that all the great moments in the story that I enjoyed. And yes, it's my number 6 game of the year. My number 5 game of the year is Animal Crossing's New Horizon. Animal Crossing, it's just freaking awesome. It's a game that just keeps on giving. It keeps getting updated every season. Right now, I think there's an update that just came out for Christmas. I haven't played it yet. I have to go back to it. But this is a game that since it came out, I've been loading it every time to see what's the latest update. And when I started playing this game, I played this game like for over 60 days straight, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed building my island from ground up and unlocking stuff, and oh man, dealing with my house, paying my bills. It's so damn awesome and addicting, you know, fishing, getting finishing my museum. Oh man, everything is landscaping, everything about this game I just loved. And the fact that it just keeps getting updated, it's a copy of a game that you just can't leave, you just can't get rid of, because you know it's gonna get updated again. My number 4 game is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yes, this game was amazing. It came out early in the year. I played it on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and wow, this game has stunning graphics, stunning cutscenes. The action, the RPG in it is amazing. The action style is awesome. Everything about this game is amazing, and it's huge. Considering that this is just part 1 of Final Fantasy VII, it's insane, because there's 2 more. I believe there's 2 more or 3 more. I believe it's 2 more, right? I believe it's 2 more chapters coming up to complete Final Fantasy VII. That's insane. What I hope is that the next one is not as long as this one, because this one actually took me around 60 or 80 hours, something like that, to actually finish the game. But I loved it. I loved every single minute of this game, and I was in awe every time while playing this game. So yes, it's my number 4 game of the year. My number 3 game is Miles Morales Spider-Man on the PlayStation 5. This game just looks incredible. If you are a fan of Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4, of course, you need to play this game. It's a continuation of that game. It's not a part 2, but it does feel like a part 2, because it's around, I think it took me around 9 hours or 10 hours to actually finish. But I loved it. I loved every single minute of it. The combat, fighting against the bosses was awesome. The last mission against the main boss was incredible. I like the neighborhood where he's coming from. I love the fact that his parents are Latinos. I loved everything about this game, and I even like Miles Morales. I don't know, I like Miles Morales a lot better than the new Spider-Man that was introduced or replaced Peter Parker. Oh, I can't believe it, and they did that. But yeah, I even like Miles Morales way better than the new Peter Parker. So yes, Miles Morales is my number 3 game of the year. My number 2 game was hard to pick, because I was between this one and the first one, and it is Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, Last of Us Part 2 is my number 2 game of the year. I'm a huge fan of Last of Us Part 1, which was amazing. Loved it. Ellie, Joe, everything. I loved the world, loved the game. I couldn't wait to play Part 2. It really broke my heart what happened when I started playing this game. Don't want to spoil anything about this game, but it's a game so incredible. It looks so beautiful. It's a masterpiece when it comes to graphic wise. It's a masterpiece when it comes to storytelling. But it's very dark. It's very dark, and the story, you know, with Abby, you change to play as Abby. I never thought I would like anybody over, you know, more than I loved Ellie in the first part. But Abby, you know, they did a great job making me love Abby over Ellie. By the end of the game, I was like, come on, Ellie, stop it. I just ended up hating Ellie, which I know it's not the intentions of the developers, but that's how I felt. I really loved this game. I really loved everything about it. The graphics, everything's so cool about it. The only thing is that it's a very dark game, and honestly, I played it, finished it, and didn't want to come back to play it because I didn't feel like doing all the extra stuff in this world. So yeah, it's my number 2 game of the year. My number game of the year is Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, baby. Ghost of Tsushima is awesome. You play as Jin Sakai, and what I love about this game is that's basically like Assassin's Creed, right? But in the samurai era. So if you've been wanting to play an Assassin's Creed game and the samurai era in Tokyo, Japan, whatever, and all those sections over there, oh my god, this is the game you have to play. It feels so good. It's an open world game. The graphics looks incredible. The story is really, really nice and beautiful. Every location that you go in this game is awesome. Doing side missions was awesome. And doing the standoff against enemies was incredible as well. So yes, this is my number 1 game of the year. I finished the story. After finishing the story, I went back and kept doing side missions. You know, it's a game that even though I finished the story, I just wanted to come back and keep on doing things and keep on doing things and keep on finishing other stuff, visiting locations I haven't visited before. It was so great, very well told, the story, and I hope there's a sequel for this game because it totally deserves a sequel. Even if it's not with the same character, even if we're using another character, I still believe we need another sequel from this game, and I loved it. I just loved it. Yes, my number 1 game of 2020 is Ghost of Tsushima. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about my list. What are your top games played in 2020? Of course, I'm not saying these are the best games of 2020. These are the games that I enjoyed the most. Thanks for watching this video. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.